So men wanting to know what you can offer is wrong, but it's perfectly fine when a woman wants to know what a man can offer. Is this hypocrisy? Sponsored by feminism. A woman in a female cishet relationship has already an internal value just by being female in this relationship. A man profit from being in a relationship with a woman just by the fact that he does without her having to bring anything in. He has an easier time advancing in his career. He gets a better salary. This is just by partnering with a female partner. He is perceived more attractive to other women just by having a female partner. And at that point, not only want all the advantages of just having a female partner, which is a lot, but they also want all the extra services. Context of this response was I posted how men don't view women as human beings in our society, but just as how they can serve men. And his response is a perfect example of that in practice. Because men don't want just a female partner as a human being to have someone that they love. They want a female partner to have someone to cater for their needs. They want someone that would take care of him emotionally, be a cheerleader for his advancement in his career, take care of the social life, if they have kids, do all the domestic labor, laundry, groceries, take care of the house, all the emotional labor, all the mental load. And then when a woman asks a man, what do you bring to the table? That's interesting because what she means is, except for you taking years off of my life, making my health worse, causing me to have a harder time advancing in my career, earning less money, dying earlier, have more stress in my life, have more diseases, have less leisure time, have less of a chance to be successful. What do you bring to the table to negate all these negative effects of just being in this relationship with you? And a woman looks at a man as a human being to start off with, because in our society, men are automatically looked at as human beings and not as the services that they provide. Of course, in the patriarchal society, men are also suffering and they are very often looked at how financially they can provide for their family. But nowadays, these men also request a 50-50 in financial in a relationship, which means that they are not even prepared to bring in the financial aspect of the relationship. So what are men bringing to the table is nothing. So automatically women bring internal value in the relationship and men take value from the relationship. And this is why it makes all the sense for women to ask men, what are you bringing into this relationship? And it doesn't make any sense for the men to ask, what are you bringing to the table? Women, just for existing as women in this society, suffer from having to work harder to earn exactly the same salary, to advance in our career, to be taken seriously by our coworkers, by our bosses. They have to pay more money that we worked harder to earn just to look in a way that is accepted by society. And this is all completely transparent by the male perspective and taken for granted for a man living in this world. They are so privileged that they can't even see all that unequal playing field. This is such a controversial subject because we live in a men-centered world that even women are already trained to look at this whole situation from the male perspective. It's such an elusive concept to understand, and this is why a lot of women don't even appreciate their own value in a cishet relationship. This is why women, when they go out on dates, they insist on paying on first dates. I hope that answered your question. I'm sure you think that I'm wrong, so definitely put your answer here in the comments and let me know what you think and follow for more.